God says, "My child, open your heart and your mind and listen closely to this message." Archangel Michael is standing beside you right now, his wings spread wide, his eyes filled with intensity and care. Michael says, "You have been warned, and I am speaking to you directly through him." There is someone in your family, someone who has already passed away, who has tried countless times to reach you, to speak with you, to share a truth that must be heard. This message is not ordinary. It is urgent, it is sacred, and it carries the weight of heaven itself. You must pay attention. Your heart must not ignore this call, for their soul cannot rest until this message is delivered, until the truth is known, until the chains of silence are broken. God says, in the quiet hours of the night, when you feel alone, when shadows press in and the world seems heavy, their spirit has been close. You may have felt a sudden chill, or seen a flicker of light, or heard whispers that you could not place. These are signs. These are the signals that your loved one is near, trying to convey a message, trying to release the weight they carry for you, for your life, for your understanding of what has passed and what is to come. Archangel Michael says, do not dismiss these moments. They are the footprints of heaven touching your reality, the echo of a soul that has not yet found complete peace because its message remains unspoken. God says, your family member's voice is clear in spirit. They are standing at the threshold of eternity, looking back at you with a love so deep, it is almost unbearable to witness. They are pleading, urging, commanding that you hear them. They want you to know something crucial, something that has remained hidden, something that has affected the course of your life and the lives of others in ways you may not yet fully understand. Archangel Michael says, you must not delay. The veil between the worlds is thin, and the time for revelation is now. Listen with your soul, not just with your ears. Open yourself fully. Let your heart vibrate in resonance with the truth that is coming. God says, the message your family member carries is one of warning, of instruction, and of love. They have seen the patterns of your life, the struggles you face, the unseen obstacles, and the hidden blessings that have yet to manifest. They want to guide you, to protect you, to intervene even from beyond. Michael says, the universe itself conspires with this communication. Angels are aligned, heaven is attentive, and the very air around you is charged with the presence of divine intervention. You are being touched by the extraordinary, by the unseen forces of God's love. God says, you may feel disbelief. You may question the reality of what you are sensing. You may say to yourself, it is only my imagination, only a dream, only a feeling. Archangel Michael says, no, my child. Do not question this. Do not dilute the sacredness of this moment with doubt. Your family member's spirit has crossed realms to reach you, to speak a truth that cannot wait. Their presence is real. Their message is vital. Their love for you is eternal. God says, Everything that happens in your life, every moment, every challenge, every joy, is interconnected. And now, a missing piece of understanding is being offered to you, a fragment of insight that will illuminate the path ahead. God says, pay attention to the signs. They are everywhere. You may see a photograph fall, a candle flicker, a voice in your ear, a dream that lingers long after waking. These are the symbols, the coded language of the spirit world. Your family member is using these signs to ensure you do not miss the message, to ensure that you understand without doubt. Archangel Michael says, you must act now. Write down your feelings, speak aloud your thoughts, meditate in quiet solitude. Open the channels of your heart and mind to receive fully what is being communicated. This is not a message that can be partially understood. It must be absorbed, embraced, and integrated into your being. God says, the content of the message is deeply personal. It relates to the choices you are making, the relationships you hold dear, the directions your life is taking. Your family member wishes to reveal truths that were hidden in life, to explain motives that were unclear, to provide clarity where confusion reigned. Michael says, the information may shock you, it may stir deep emotions, it may challenge long-held beliefs. But you must not resist it. You must face it with courage, with faith, and with an open heart. This is the essence of divine guidance, the courage to see what is real, even when it is difficult. God says, there are connections in your life that are only now becoming visible. Threads that were tangled are now being untangled by the hand of heaven. Your family member is guiding you to see these threads, to understand the intricate web of love, betrayal, loyalty, and forgiveness that has shaped your life. Michael says, do not ignore this. Every second you hesitate, the opportunity for deeper understanding diminishes. This is the hour of revelation. This is the moment when heaven leans close to your ear and whispers, listen, this is your time. God says, you may feel fear. You may fear what is being revealed, fear what was never spoken, fear the weight of truth. Archangel Michael says, fear is only a shadow. It is not real. The light of God surrounds you, protects you, and strengthens you. You are safe. You are guided. You are loved beyond measure. The message of your family member is not to frighten you but to awaken you, to illuminate what has been hidden, to align your soul with the purpose God intended from the beginning. God says, as you read this, as you feel these words, as your heart opens to the divine communication, know this, you are not alone. You are never alone. Your family member is here in spirit. Michael is here with his sword of light, his shield of protection, his unwavering presence. Heaven itself is watching, ready to support you, to guide you, to ensure that the path forward is illuminated with clarity and divine wisdom. The message you receive now is a turning point, a moment that will ripple through your life, reshaping your understanding, transforming your relationships, and awakening your soul to the deeper truths of existence. God says, listen carefully to the words that come next. They are direct from your loved one's spirit. They say, "My dear, I have watched over you from the other side. I have seen your struggles, your tears, your moments of doubt and pain. I have tried to reach you in subtle ways, through dreams, through signs, through intuition. Now, I am here more directly, more urgently, because time has come for you to know the truth. Forgive me if I did not say this while I was alive, but know that everything I ever did, every choice I made, was with love, even when it seemed otherwise. You are cherished. You are my blood, my soul, my family. You are the light that continues beyond my physical presence. Hear this, and let your heart be at peace. God says, your family member continues, there is something important about your current path, something you need to be aware of. Someone close to you is not being fully honest. You must see clearly. Trust your intuition. Seek the guidance of Archangel Michael, for he is guarding you and will reveal what is hidden. Do not ignore the whispers of your heart, for they are my voice speaking to you through the eternal connection of love. Archangel Michael says, act immediately. Reflect, pray, meditate, seek solitude if necessary, and prepare your heart to receive further guidance. This is a pivotal moment, a divine intervention that can alter the course of your life for the better. God says, every soul has a purpose, every life has meaning, and now, through this sacred message, you are being aligned with your highest path. God says, do not underestimate the power of this communication. The universe itself responds to intention, to awareness, to the opening of the heart to spiritual truth. Your family member's message is a key. It unlocks understanding, healing, forgiveness, and empowerment. Michael says, embrace it fully, and share the love, even silently, with those around you, for the ripple effect will be profound and far-reaching. God says, in conclusion, take this message as the ultimate act of divine love. You are being watched over, guided, and protected. Your family member has delivered their message, and now, it is your responsibility to honor it, to integrate it, and to live with the knowledge that you are part of a sacred continuum of love that transcends life and death. Archangel Michael says, I will remain by your side, guarding you, until you fully understand and embrace this message. Trust, have faith, and know that God's light and the love of your departed family members surround you now and forevermore. God says, listen carefully, for this message is not ordinary. This is a message from the highest heavens, sent directly for your ears, your heart, and your soul. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, is standing by your side right now, holding a flaming sword of divine truth, and he says, you have been warned. Someone in your family who has already passed away wants to tell you something. so they can rest. This is not a simple whisper or a fleeting thought. This is a sacred call, a divine interruption in your life, and it comes with urgency. You must pay attention because the angels are gathering around you, the celestial realms are aligned, and God Himself is reaching down to ensure that you do not miss this moment. For too long, you have lived as if life is ordinary, as if each day passes without significance. But God says, no, everything matters. Every sigh, every tear, every moment of hesitation has weight in the heavens. And tonight is a pivotal night. Your loved one who has passed, yes, that very person whose presence you still feel sometimes in the corners of your home, in your dreams, in the sudden chill that runs down your spine, they are restless because they carry a message that must be delivered. God says, this message is not for anyone else, it is specifically for you. The universe has conspired to bring you to this point, to open your heart and your mind, to receive what must be known before the doors of closure are sealed. Archangel Michael is crying loudly, and his tears are not of sadness, they are tears of warning, of urgency, of love. He says, you must not ignore this. You must open your heart and hear the truth. This is not a joke. This is the final chance for understanding, for reconciliation, for peace that transcends the boundaries of the earthly realm. Imagine the celestial gates opening, a golden light pouring down, and the voice of God itself saying, "Open your soul, child, for what you will hear is the truth that has been waiting to liberate your spirit and the spirit of your departed loved one." You may ask yourself, why now? Why has this message come after so many years? God says, timing is everything. The heavens operate on rhythms beyond human comprehension. Sometimes a soul waits, watches, prays for the moment when its loved ones are ready. The spirit in question has lingered, held back, burdened by unspoken words, and by your own unawareness. But tonight, God says, the barriers dissolve. The veil between worlds thins. The angels are restless because the message cannot wait any longer. There is a secret that has weighed heavily on that soul, a truth that, when revealed, will heal, will free, will finally allow them to rest in the eternal peace of God's embrace. Listen closely, for God is about to reveal it. The message is layered, intricate, and profound. It is not just about what was said or done, but about the intentions, the unspoken emotions, the unseen acts of love, forgiveness, and perhaps regret. Archangel Michael says, you must prepare yourself. Sit in silence, breathe deeply, and open your heart. Do not allow distraction, doubt, or fear to cloud this sacred moment. God says, this person loved you in ways that words could never fully capture. They carried hope for your well-being even as their earthly life ended. They watched over you, sometimes silently, sometimes through signs that you may have missed. And now, their final wish, their ultimate plea, is that you understand, accept, and act upon what they are about to share. There is a detail that you must notice. The way they try to communicate is subtle but unmistakable. You may feel a sudden warmth in your chest, a whisper in your ear, a vision in your mind's eye. Do not dismiss these signs. God says, these are the hands of heaven guiding you, urging you to pay attention. Archangel Michael says, ignore not the signs, for each one carries a piece of the truth that your loved one fought to leave behind. This message may involve reconciliation with another family member, the uncovering of a hidden truth about your family, a warning about patterns that have repeated across generations, or a revelation about choices you have yet to understand fully. God says, whatever the message is, it is designed to protect you, guide you, and lift a burden you may not even realize you are carrying. Do not delay. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment you have been waiting for. Turn off distractions, silence the noise, and receive this message fully. Your loved one's soul cannot rest until this truth is known. They have lingered, longing for closure, for peace, for the release that comes when their final words are heard and understood. God says, think of the depth of love that transcends death itself. Think of the power of the eternal soul reaching across time and space to ensure that their message does not fade into oblivion. You are being entrusted with a sacred duty, a divine responsibility that is both a blessing and a test. Archangel Michael continues, do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt cloud your understanding. The message may bring tears, it may bring revelations that shake your very understanding of your life, but it is necessary. It is divinely appointed. It is the final key to a cycle that has waited too long to be closed. You are the chosen one to receive this message, the vessel of understanding that the heavens have prepared. God says, the timing of this message is perfect. The angels have aligned, the stars bear witness, and the spiritual realm has orchestrated this moment for the ultimate purpose of healing and revelation. God says, listen to the emotions that arise within you as you continue to read this message. Each sensation, each heartbeat, each tear is part of the communion between you and your departed loved one. They are not gone in the way you imagine. Their essence, their consciousness, their very spirit is reaching out, yearning to be heard, yearning to be understood. Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate the power of this connection. The spiritual realm works in ways invisible to the human eye but undeniable to the heart. What you are about to receive is not just information, it is the energy of love, closure, and divine wisdom transmitted from a soul who has transcended the earthly plane. God says, be vigilant, for the message may reveal uncomfortable truths. There may be things left unsaid, actions misunderstood, regrets unspoken. Do not resist the truth out of fear or pride. Archangel Michael says, your loved one's soul is not here to judge, but to liberate. They are reaching across the veil to release both you and themselves from the chains of unresolved sorrow. Receive with humility and gratitude. Allow the truth to wash over you, even if it challenges your understanding of past events. The purpose is liberation, healing, and final peace. Tonight, God says, is a night of spiritual significance. The heavens are converging, the angels are poised, and the time for revelation is upon you. Archangel Michael commands, do not ignore this. Do not delay. Your loved one's final message cannot wait any longer. Open your heart fully, receive the truth, and allow the divine process of closure to begin. God says, this is not merely a family message, it is a spiritual awakening. It is a key turning point in your life, a divine signal that your journey is being guided, your path illuminated, and your destiny supported by celestial forces beyond your comprehension. Prepare yourself for visions, for sensations, for thoughts that may seem sudden or inexplicable. These are the instruments through which your departed loved one communicates. Trust your intuition, trust your heart, trust the divine signals that will become clearer with every moment. Archangel Michael says, the veil between worlds is thin, and the message you are about to receive is pure, unaltered, and sacred. Do not let earthly distractions pull you away. Focus, receive, and respond with openness and love. God says, your attention is required, your heart is needed, and your spirit is being called into alignment with a purpose far greater than the mundane routines of daily life. This message will continue to unfold within you, through dreams, reflections, and moments of sudden clarity. God says, pay attention to repeating numbers, sudden memories, and flashes of insight. Archangel Michael says, these are the breadcrumbs leading you to the full understanding of your loved one.